Hello everyone, Keith Carlson of NurseKeith.com and Nurse Keith Coaching here with you once again. Hope you're having a great day, and I'm sending you my best from sunny Santa Fe, New Mexico. Today I'd like to talk about the concept of emotional regulation and emotional labor. Emotional labor is a term I've only heard recently over the last month or so. There's some new research out that I've been reading, and I wanted to bring this concept to you, and I'll be writing about it on my blog Digital Doorway over the coming months. So emotional labor is really about the ways that we regulate our emotions when we're working directly with the public. So obviously in healthcare, nurses, doctors, etc., we need to regulate and suppress our authentic emotions so that we can walk into a patient's room and be present with them without really divulging how we're actually feeling in our personal lives, what's going on with us at the moment. People who work in food service, hotels, etc., also have to practice emotional regulation. So they are emotional laborers as well, if we can use that term. But I'd like to talk specifically to nurses right now. So when you walk into a patient's room and say, I don't know, a friend or family member just died for you, and you're experiencing some turmoil or difficult feelings in your life, how do you turn that off when you walk into that patient's room so that you're present with the patient? How do you suppress your emotions, put on a different visage on your face so that that patient isn't privy to how you're actually feeling? Now, I know there is the idea of therapeutic use of self, when we're with a patient and we divulge some personal information because we think it might be therapeutic for the patient to know that we can actually relate to what they're going through. And that's fine, but we can't do that very often, can we? And we always have to make sure that when we do talk about our own feelings with the patient, that we're doing it with the patient's interests in mind, their best interests. So what I really want to say here is that I want you to think about, how do you regulate your emotions at work? What kind of toll does it take on you in the short term and in the long term? And how do you make sure that your emotions get expressed, that you get to feel your emotions fully when you're not with your patients or your clients, so that your emotional life is full, robust, authentic, and you're really able to take care of yourself. So emotional labor is a real concept, it's a real thing, and we nurses and healthcare providers have to learn how to regulate our emotions so that we can be present for patients, but then how to take care of ourselves so that our emotions don't get so suppressed that we then can't feel them or express them. So I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please leave comments below or send me an email or a message on Facebook or social media. Let me know about emotional regulation. How does it affect you? How is it being in a profession where emotional labor is really a major aspect of what we have to do in order to do our jobs? So I'm sending you my best. I'd love to hear from you. This is an important concept. We really need to take care of ourselves as healthcare providers, and I really want to hear from you and know how you take care of yourself emotionally. Take care, and I'll be back soon.